Yo, shalom. Good morning. Good morning. Grace and peace be unto the 12. Happy feast of dedication to my brothers and sisters.
Yeah!
I pray everybody's doing all right today. Again, we are in the 25th day of the 9th month of Kislev. And again, it's the day that we celebrate Hanukkah. We celebrate our improvement, our victory over those people that try to have us worshiping idols, try to get us eating pork, try to get us to stop keeping the Sabbath day, try to get us to do everything that was against us. They even to stop us from circumcising our male children so that we could go against our God. Again, we celebrating our victory over them, over the oppression that we had, and we are going to continue to do that and remember how special not only our God is, but how special we are as a people that we can actually overcome anything that tries to get in our way. Again, happy feast of dedication to my people. How you doing, Sarah? Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you in the building. Grace and peace be with you. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and go to Let's go to Mark chapter 14, verse 3, and we gotta get this lesson started. We're going into Psalm 143 today. Mark chapter 14, verse 3. And being in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard, very precious, and she brake the box and poured it on his head. And there were some that had indignation within themselves and said, Why was this wasted the ointment made? For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence and had been given to the poor. And they murmured against her. And Jesus said, Let her alone. Why trouble ye her? She hath wrought a good work upon me. For you have the poor always with you, and whensoever you will, you may do them good. But me ye have not always. She hath done what she could. She has come aforehand to anoint my body to the burying. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also that she hath done shall be spoken of for memorial of her. So whenever we bring out the true gospel of Jesus Christ, the message that's given to the 12 tribes of Israel, the word, the law, statutes, commandments that were handwritten by the finger of God through those tablets of stones and delivered to the people we understand are black, the ones that are the slave descendants, those people that the Lord is punishing for breaking his law, statute, commandments, and he is hoping that we'll return back to him and appreciate him and thank him by continuing to do what he asked us to do. So again, whenever we bring out this gospel, the word of God, to those people who we understand are the children of Israel, not blacks, not African Americans, but actual Hebrews, when they bring out this gospel to those people, we always going to remember the woman that put the ointment on the body of our Messiah, Jesus the Christ. All right, let's get started. Psalm chapter 143, verse 1. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplications. In thy faithfulness, answer me, and in thy righteousness. And again, he says in his faithfulness because he knows that not the Lord is faithful. He's going to stick to us. He's loyal. He is never going to depart from us, and we know that. So the undying loyalty he gives us, we should give him. We should really show him that loyalty. He is always with us. He is always for us. He doesn't have to prove his loyalty because it's already there. It's evident by the patience he shows, by the grace, by him waiting for us to come back to him because he only wants us. He made an everlasting covenant for us. And he's saying, Lord, hear our prayer according to your faithfulness. And we know your righteousness because we know you're not going to lie. You are going to keep your word as a man of honor. And you're trying to teach us to have men of honor. And we're trying to get our women to respect those men of honor. Psalms 143 and 2, and enter not into judgment with thy servant, for in thy sight shall no man living be justified. And then he says, in your sight, no man living. So we cannot have our own system, our own laws, our own commandments, and then think we can be justified. And that's why he says, enter not into judgment with us, meaning we're not going to strive, determine, hey, are you right? Am I right? No. The Lord doesn't have to enter into judgment with us. We can't be justified in our righteousness, only God's righteousness. So we cannot do that. We can't have our own rules. That's why the scriptures talk about our righteousness is as filthy rags. What we determine good is nasty and a menstruous rag, according to the Most High God of Israel. He is the standard for good, not us. He is the standard for what's right and wrong, not us. He's the standard for holy, and we are the standard of profanity. That's what it is. We cannot live a profane life. We have to live a life of righteousness, a life of good, a life that is absent of evil. Psalms 143 and 3, for the enemy hath persecuted my soul. He hath smitten my life down to the ground. He hath made me to dwell in darkness as those that have been long dead. And he says he made me to dwell in darkness. Again, he said, just like the people that actually are not alive, actually people that can't see, the people that have no more breath in their body, Their spirit is gone. He said, just like those people, that's the darkness we dwell in. When we living in sin, we are just like that. As the body without the spirit is dead, so is a person without his faith without works. We cannot so-called say we believe in God if we do not have the action to back it up. Our actions have to back it up. Our actions have to validate the truth that we believe in God. If we believe in God, then it'll be shown in our keeping of the commandments. If we're not keeping the commandments, then guess what? It's not real. Our faith is garbage. It's fake. It is dead, like the people that have not been walking this earth for hundreds or thousands of years. Psalms 143:4. There is my spirit overwhelmed. I'm a fault. Therefore, my spirit is overwhelmed within me. My heart within me is desolate. So because of that, guess what? I feel like I don't know what I can do. I feel weighed down. I feel bogged down. Verse 5. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thy hands. I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee as a thirsty land. Again, now he says, I remember the days of old, because in the old days, I know that God of Israel has rescued his people. He took care of his people. He came to look out for him. He backed them up. He was always walking with them. Just like that footprints in the sand picture that you'll see in a lot of homes. The same thing, the Lord was with us, but we stretch out our hands. We're crying out to the Lord. We're reaching our holy hands up to pray to him, asking him for help. And he said, like that land that's thirsting for water, like that desert, like that place that's going through a drought where nothing can grow because it has not been watered. We are begging for water the same way. And the water we're begging for is the water of righteousness, the waters of the commandments, the waters that will wash away our wickedness and make us clean and turn our garments white as snow, so that we can be seen in the sight of the Most High as acceptable, because we are unacceptable if we have sin on us. But if we have that righteousness within us, then guess what? We are acceptable and the Lord loves us. All right. Let me see. What's that? ARP Investments. If any man come in teaching the 10 commandments, count them a curse. What? That don't even make sense. Sorry. Somebody just pulled Romans 2:17-29 and explained that to say somebody teaching the 10 commandments is a curse. Somebody teaching thou shalt not kill is a curse. Somebody teaching you not to commit adultery, somebody is a curse. Somebody teaching you not to steal. Only an evil devil would say that. Only somebody that thinks
evil is good
will say some garbage like that.
I should blow your ass off this porch, that stupid shit.
That's how I feel. When I hear something like that, I just feel like that. You just get that stupid ish up out of here. That makes no sense. Yeah, person on TikTok, if you want to make more comments, you can come into the YouTube. I'm going to ignore you from here unless you actually got something to say that's important. All right, let's continue on. Psalms 143:6. Again, I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee as a thirsty land. It's thirsting after the laws, after the commandments, after righteousness. I want to know what's good, and I want to follow the good path. Verse 7. Hear me speedily, O Lord. My spirit faileth. Hide not thy face from me, lest I be like unto them that go down to the pit. He says, I'm going to be just like those people that died. When you go into a pit, he's saying you're descending into a grave, which is hell. He said, that's what's happening. He says, Lord, hear what I have to say. Hurry up and hear me, please. Don't let my spirit. And he said, my spirit fails me, meaning I'm losing hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm falling away. Lord, rescue me now before I lose hope. I don't want to lose all hope. I want to hold on to my faith in you. Lord, please rescue me. I believe in you. Come save me. Now, again, the Psalms are great because they are really expressing the emotions of these righteous men, these men that love the Most High. They are letting them know, hey, I feel like it's hopeless. I feel like I'm going to give up. I feel like I don't know what to do. Lord, rescue me. Reach down into the pit and pull me out. That's why it says, hear me speedily, lest I be like unto them. I don't want to sink into the pit. I don't want to fall into the sunken place, because the sunken place is that place that I can't escape. The people that walk back into the world, that walked away from the Lord, that stopped believing in the truth, they are in the sunken place, and there is no way out, because once the Lord is done with you, he's done with you. And we're like, Lord, please do not let me walk away from you, because if I walk away from you, you'll be done with me. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to bring your son, Jesus Christ, to an open shame. I appreciate what he done for me. I want you to preserve me forever and ever. Psalms chapter 143, verse 8, cause me to hear thy loving kindness in the morning, for in thee do I trust. Cause me to know the way wherein I should walk, for I lift up my soul unto thee. Now he says, cause me to hear thy loving kindness. Again, he's saying, let me understand what you're telling me. Let me understand why I'm going through what I'm going through. Cause me to hear it, because everything you're saying is loving kindness. So cause me to hear it. Cause me to comprehend it. Cause me to digest it. Let me know that what you're doing is for my good. So that way, when I understand what you're doing for my good, I can hold out longer. I can keep hope alive. I don't want to lose hope in you ever, because there is nothing greater than you. There's no one greater than you. Only path I can follow is a path of the Most High God of Israel. Verse 9, deliver me, O Lord, from mine enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me. And again, he said, rescue me. You know, has anybody seen Lion King? Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Guess what? Hey, the Timon was trying to run inside and get inside and hide in the cage. You know, the pair of birds like, let me out. He's like, nah, let me in. I'm trying to get inside here where I'm safe from the hyenas. That's the same thing we're trying to do. We're trying to get safe from the hyenas. We're trying to get safe from those wild dogs that will keep chasing you forever and ever until you get exhausted, and then they'll eat you alive. No, Lord, rescue me. Please don't let me get caught by them. Let me in, hide me. So I want to run to you, and Lord, let you be my hiding place. You are my fortress. You are my safety. Your words, your instructions, they'll always keep me in a place that I need to be. Lord, I thank you for doing what you do, because if it wasn't for what you do, what you've done, and what you continue to do, and what you will do for me and my people in the future, I would be lost. All praise to the Most High. Yeah! Psalms chapter 143, verse 10, teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. And they're asking, Lord, teach me the laws. Teach me to do what you want me to do. See, thy will is what you want, what you desire. Lord, teach me that. I know how to do things my way. No, teach me how to do things your way. If I do things your way, then me and my people can be rescued. Me and my people will be safe. See, your way is for me to wear fringes. Your way is for me to eat clean food. Your way is for me to keep these feast days, like today, the Feast of Dedication, the Hanukkah, the celebration you've given us, not to celebrate Christmas, not to celebrate Halloween and all that other garbage. No, your way is for me to follow where you want me to celebrate. So I want to follow the things that you like. I want to do what you love, because what you love is best. There is nothing better than what you can tell me what to do. So Lord, teach me to do thy will. And he says, thy spirit is good. When he says thy spirit is good, it means your thought, your mind, what you feel, everything you think is right, because you are the standard of good. Why you think Jesus said, don't call me good, only the Father is good. He's saying what he decides is good is good. I am just following what he told me to do. See, that's what he's really trying to express. And we got to understand that thy spirit is good, and lead me into the land of uprightness. What is the land of uprightness? The kingdom of heaven, Jerusalem. Take me there. And also take me in the land mentally of uprightness, because the kingdom of heaven is within me. So if the kingdom of heaven is within me, then lead me to that place where I'm always going to have a heaven within myself. I will always have peace. I will always have contentment, because without you, there is no contentment. There is no peace. Everything outside of you is confusion and chaos. And where confusion and chaos is, that's where the devil is. And I don't want to be nowhere where he is. Let me be a doorkeeper. Let me be that doorkeeper in the land of righteousness, instead of someone that's great and amazing in the land of wickedness. Who cares about being important and special in an evil place? Now let me be special in a righteous place. Let me be that. That's my destiny. That's my desire. Take that back. I pray that's my destiny, and that is my desire, to be with you. Psalms 143 and 11. Quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake. Bring my soul out of trouble. And he says, resurrect me, quicken me, change me for your reputation, so your reputation can be good. Because for your name's sake, let people thank God, let people see and know that God is great, because I represent you well. I want to represent my Father. I want to represent his son that died for me. Quicken me for that, for your reputation, for your name, for your mercy, for the mercy you showed us. Resurrect me. Let people know that the God of Israel is the God of all gods, that his son, Jesus Christ, is Lord of lords, King of kings. Let me be better because of that. Don't let anyone believe anything else. Don't let people think that God is a joke, and don't let people laugh at the God of Israel, because we see that, Lord, we feel like everybody's making a mockery of you. Well, Lord, let everybody bow down and respect you. But even though we know in Romans, you said every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. You're going to do it. But we want people to respect you now. We can't stand that people can't. We hate that people don't. We want people to bow down to you for your righteousness' sake, for your name's sake, for your reputation, so everybody can look to you and have that admiration and reverence. Psalms chapter 143, verse 11 again. Quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake. bring my soul out of trouble. What does that mean? I want to be rescued from destruction, from certain death. Bring me out of trouble. Get me out of all of my tribulation, all of my troubles, all of my pain and hurt. Lord, get me away from that. Verse 12, and of thy mercy, cut off my enemies and destroy all them that afflict my soul. For I am thy servant. Everybody that fights against me, everybody that's against me, remember, is against you, because I serve you. I follow your son, and anybody that is with that is with you. And anybody that's against you, Lord, destroy them. So destroy them for me. Cut off my enemies, because all of them that afflict my soul are the ones that are actually your adversaries. I am thy servant. I work for you. So if I work for you and I'm subject to you, protect me. Keep that hedge of protection around me, because I know as that, just like a righteous woman, just like a submissive, subservient woman does to a great man, and she'll bow down to him and she'll be kind and submit to him and do what he asks her to do. And she's going to be kind and sweet all the time. That man is he's going to lay down lives for her. Well, the Lord's going to lay down lives for his servants. We know that because he's already shown it. He's laid down many kings for our name's sake. All praise be to the Most High God. Yeah! See, we got a God that loves us, and we know that he will cut off our enemies in the end, because that's what he already declared from the beginning, declaring the end from the beginning. In the beginning, he always said, hey, well, bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. Everybody that's against our nation, the Lord is going to bring them a recompense. And I'm so glad that I have a God that loves me that much. Let's continue to serve our God. This is Psalms 143. Pray y'all gain some understanding and can glean something from this lesson. Y'all have a good one. Grace and peace be unto the 12 tribes. Shalom.